We're going to get out the car and the door comes straight back at you every single time. The problem we've got with our Jeep is this. The stops on the doors are gone. It just falls back. There's no stop, and you'd be surprised how annoying that is. That's where these come in. So of course I call Jeep and they want to charge me an arm and a leg. No offense to Jeep, I'm sure they're good parts, but they want to charge me an arm and a leg for 2 hinges. So it's mainly the front doors, obviously they've got worn out first. And so of course I get to thinking, right, I want to save myself a bit of cash. I get on Fleabay and I come up with these 2 from, I'm assuming they came from China, but drop shipped to my house, which is great. And there's a left and a right hinge. It's the bottom hinge down the bottom here. So, and then I've thought, oh, I better get the right paint. No, they want to charge me an arm and a leg for the paint. So I go down to the hardware. They don't have gloss in stock. They're not getting gloss for a couple of weeks. Who cares? I want them to be white. They're inside the door. So here I am. I just used an etch primer and gave these a lick of, I just sanded them down and gave them a prime, and then I gave them a coat of top coat. So here we are. I'll give you a show how I put them on and maybe this helps somebody, and let's crack on. I've just supported the door with the trolley jack there on a few timbers so it doesn't sink into the gravel. And then all I've got here ready to go is I've got the door set at an angle. I actually had to open this hinge up in the vise. It was that hard to, without the weight of a door on it, it was that hard to open it up to the right spot. So that's ready to go, and I've got that on an angle that pretty well matches. I've got the door on an angle that matches the hinge at the moment. I'm just gonna rely on the top hinge to set the door, keep it pretty well aligned, and then I'm gonna hopefully be able to match the witness marks on here, and then just align the door. When I shut the door, make sure it's aligned properly. Oh, they were not even that tight. Okay. Oh, yeah, this one wasn't that tight either. There you go, a captive washer there. I may have to take the top hinge out, I don't know yet, but we'll see what happens. That one's pretty tight in there. So I've just lifted the door up by hand first to make sure that I wasn't going to hurt anything, and there's just enough moving in that top hinge. I've now got it resting back on the jack, and that's I reckon is going to be just enough room to get this thing out. There we go. Beautiful, perfect. So we're going to go straight back on with our other hinge and tighten her up and just match it up with the witness marks. So here we go. Just want to get that orientation right. Came out from behind before, which was interesting. There we go. So what I'll do is I'll put these nuts on. So I'm still supporting the door. All this still looks to be lined up. I can't see the door moved dramatically in some way. I'm just gonna snug up on these bolts and then test the door. The weight of the door off the jack. There we go. Wanted to go back into one of its natural spots there. Then I'm just gonna very gently test the door. Oh, that hinge is better already. So I'm not going too crazy here, to make sure it's all going to line up. Right, so the door has dropped, because you can see here, this gap, this isn't quite right, and if I went to shut the door, it wants to ride up. So that adjustment of the door this way is actually on here, sliding it back and forth. So I actually went a little bit too far there. The door's slightly high. I'm just going to go back a little bit. So I'm going to undo these 2 bolts, slide this hinge on the chassis there back that way, and that should bring the handle side of the door down. So now the door's lined up exactly where it was before. It's opening and closing nicely, and I'm really happy with that. It didn't take too much to finagle. I found I could just loosen those bolts and move the door by hand ever so slightly, and I started with it out and just let it start slowly drop back into place and tightened it, and then once it was in the right place, I just tightened it right off and went, hey, here we go. First one, second one, and all the way open. Stoked. Much better. Okay, I hope this helped somebody. If you've got a Jeep, this is a Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 2018. It's done about 200,000 K, so I'm not surprised those door hinges are worn out. If you like watching me fix things, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a go, get out there, order your parts and just give it a crack. Happy projecting.